It's August 31st. Today's reading includes two very powerful and well-known passages that look far into the future. First is Ezekiel's vision of dry bones. The vision of Israel's restoration could apply to the reformation of the nation at the end of the 70 years exile in approximately 517 BC. But like many prophecies of this era that we have seen from Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel, it applies to both that generation and to future generations. We know it applies to the later restoration after the second dispersion in AD 70 because chapter 37 verse 24 refers to events that haven't yet occurred, events that are still in the process of unfolding. This startling vision is a vivid picture of the rebirth of Israel as a nation in the early 20th century. Emerging from the Nazi death camps, left for dead by their enemies, and forsaken by governments of the world, these broken and dejected people began a sequential restoration, first geographically and then politically, to become a mighty nation once again. Her second exile, which began in AD 70, ended with millions of Jewish immigrants returning home to the land and Israeli statehood established in 1948. The second well-known passage in today's reading describes the end-time battle between the people of Israel and the massive coalition of surrounding forces led by a fierce nation from the north of Israel. The armies of the world will amass against Israel, bent on her destruction. But God's supernatural intervention in the face of hopeless circumstances will be a witness to Israel and to the world of His faithfulness to His covenant with them. It will be an unmistakable and irrefutable demonstration, a powerful reminder of His calling upon the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob as His instrument of world redemption. The future is set. As we will see in coming days in other eschatological literature, events at the end of days are ominous, even perilous. But God is in control. Take comfort in that reality. He is about the business of revealing His Son, Jesus, to the world, drawing evil out into the open where He will judge it, and reconciling this world to Himself. Here's today's application. As you see troubling headlines in the days to come, do not despair. God is in control. Pray and ask the Lord how you are to participate with Him in His efforts to reveal Jesus to the world and reconcile people to Himself. Now here's today's prayer.